Hello, good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian, and you're joining us today at the Barre class. We have our bars on the wall, our slippers on our feet, and working through ballet technique to stay fit, to have fun, and to train. We're going to start with Lauren's foot warm-up here, and we'll take things over, alternating back and forth, core strength, hips mobility and stability. Before I say any more words there, Lauren, just start it up.
Let's go. With our feet underneath us and a little bit of room around you, let's start in our parallel position. We'll slowly just press our knees towards over our toes, hanging out in that plie squat from parallel, which means our shoulders are stacked over top of our hips. Now drive into the floor, extend your hips, squeeze your glutes, and pull those kneecaps up to have nice straight legs. Let's do that again. Gently sending the knees towards over the toes, and then extend those hips through. From there, we'll peel our heel up off the floor to that demi point, push some weight into that demi point position, then use the toes to get to your point. Gently allow the foot to roll over. Push back to that pointed foot position. Demi point again, push some weight straight down. Remember, we're going to find our balance today. And then drive the heel down, extending the hip. Same thing other side. Peel the heel away from the floor. Push that weight down into the demi point. Use the toes to point. Allow the toes to roll over. Come back through center. Push down into that demi point. Heel connects, hips and butt squeezed. And again, we'll go gentle knees over toes. This time, could we peel our heels up off the floor, finding that demi point rise, and then press to grow up, and then slowly descend, heels come down. We'll do one more in reverse. We'll go up. Our knees will go towards over the toes. The heels will connect, and we'll extend our hips. Let's do the same thing from that turned out position. So squeezing your glutes and finding that first position. Start pulling the legs together so much so your knees go over your toes. And then drive down and away to stand up tall. Repeat that one more time. Pull together, sending those knees over the toes, and then press away. From here again, we'll peel that heel up, push the weight into that demi point first, and then get to that toe point. Allow the toes to roll over, keeping the knee to the side, back to the toe point, demi point, heel comes down, other side. Heel peels up, push straight down, then use the toes to point. Gently flex over the toes, 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 demi point, heel connects. Let's do a knees over toes again. This time we'll peel the heels up, we'll push down to grow up, finding a balance, and then heels connect. We'll reverse it once, going up, knees towards over the toes, heels connect, and press the floor away. Transition weight to one leg and point the other leg out to the side. So you're in the demi point or ball of foot and toes down. From here for 5, let's point our toes and then back to the demi point. Point your toes, demi point. 3 more. Keep that knee straight, the inseam forward, and the standing glute squeezed. Last one, and then transition weight through the foot and push to the other side. Same thing. Pop those elastics off by using the foot. Use the foot to point. Last 2, knee stays nice and straight, inseam forward, and then come down so you're between 2 feet. From here again, start pulling the floor, pressing the knees towards over the toes, and then drive to tall. Repeat again, knees towards over the toes, allow a little bit of a roll up, press into the floor, and heels connect. One more in reverse, we go up first, our knees go towards over the toes, heels connect, and press to tall. Transition weight to one side and close. We'll finish off this little warm up with a forward fold and a plank walkout. With your feet underneath you, gently tuck your chin towards your chest and slowly roll yourself forward, imagining that wall behind you and the wall in front of you as you curl down here. At the bottommost point, hang out and take a breath. And then let's slowly walk ourselves out into our first high plank. That means our hands are under our shoulders, our hips are scooped under, connecting the ribs and the hips, squeezing our butt, bracing our core, and pulling the floor together underneath us. For 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the hips into the air, pushing them up, and then slowly walk your hands to your feet and unfold yourself to get back to tall. and breathe. Nice. It's Ian's turn.
My turn. We'll throw it back to Lauryn in a moment for more core on the floor. And now, let's go to those bars on the side of the wall or the kitchen counter and work on our plies. Assembling those feet in our first position, that's heels together, hips turned out. Start with that arm to the side if you can coordinate this arms today. Start pulling yourself in your plie and then tall in your stretch. Arm to the front in the plie if you choose, and then stretch to the side as you grow tall. Pull down again, this time so much that those heels could lift. Then connect heels, drive to tall, and hold our first position balance today. Use the bar. Challenge yourself without, then control the descent. Tendu out to that second position and repeat. Plie, full stretch. Glutes cramped, kneecaps pulled up. Plie, stretch, arm to the side. Plie again, this time could we pull those heels up, then press down and stretch, and again, our balance for 3, 2, own the down. Now let's tendu weight to one leg, rond or circle the other leg to the front so that the legs are crossed or the heels line up in center. From here, repeat. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. And for the last one, so low that the heels may come up, then connect, stretch, and find the balance in that fourth position. Hold the bar or challenge without and down with control, a tendu to the front, pull the leg straight through. Let's repeat that effort on the other side. Same thing. We'll do plie and stretch.
Like back to first.
Back to
all
first,
again.
sorry, back to first. So plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. And down, heels could lift, connect, extend through, and balance. Up with control and down with control. Tendu, second position, plie and stretch. Plie, stretch. Down with control, pulling those heels away, then reconnecting heels, stretching to tall, and again, finding that balance. Reset heels to the floor, tendu to the leg, to the front. Again, heels could line up here or challenge that cross and repeat. Plie and stretch. Plie, followed by stretch. And now pull yourself low, heels may lift, connect to the ground, stretch to tall, and again, challenge yourself in that fourth position balance. Come down with control, tendu to the front, pull back in, and add a little shake and wiggle. One more exercise before we get to the floor. Let's just get those tendus out of the way. So to the bar, assemble in your first position, and just a slow set to start. A full foot, where does it get? A demi point out front next. Finish with the toe point, and pull that leg back under. To the side next with a straight leg and a flat foot. Then that demi point. Then the toe point, and pull, adducting at that hip, back in. To the back, it's small probably, straight leg, flat foot. Straight leg, demi point, straight leg, toe point, and pull back underneath. Let's just repeat those same efforts on the other side now, where we'll go a full foot to the front. Yeah, we can switch sides. I like switching sides here. We'll switch sides, so turn yourself around, same thing on the other side. A flat foot, check. A demi point, finish with the toe point, pull, hips forward, leg back. To the side, to the demi point, to the toe point, pull underneath. Repeating to the back with a straight leg, flat foot, straight leg, demi point, straight leg, toe point, and then pull back underneath. We'll return to tendus and dégages in a second. Until then, it's core on the floor with Lauryn.
This time we'll get to the floor doing our telescoping. So with our legs underneath us, we'll lead with that chest coming forward. And when you can no longer keep that nice long extended spine, we'll round into that folded position. We're going to walk back out to a regular plank one more time. So reach into that plank position, tuck your hips, squeeze your butt, pull the floor together, and for 8 more seconds, hold high tension, meaning couldn't move you if I tried. For 5, 4, 3, 2, lift those hips up to the ceiling, walk your hands towards your feet, and unfold yourself back up to tall. Nice.
Checking in with the shoulders next in that port de bras series. For that, pivot those heels, balance to our first position, and start with those arms down low. From here, shrug your shoulders, but never do that again for this practice where we'll keep those shoulders low. Keeping the shoulders low, reach the arms forward, and then trace a side of your choice as I look to my right, and then returning my head, neck, and arms to center. To the front, then look out to the side of the other side, so that's my left, and then down. Let's repeat going overhead, so to the front, towards your safe overhead, and then looking to the right or left, and then returning to center, and up again through center, looking up, then looking out and away, return the arms down back to first, and again, just try to little balance aid on that for 3, 2, control the heels, add a friendly wiggle. Let's return to the bar and working on first tendus and then dégagés. Tendus, flat foot, on the floor contact the whole time. It does finish with the toe point, I'm sorry. So touch the floor the whole time and we'll practice our en croix. If that wasn't confusing enough, let's try it. If we'd like to integrate those arms, a leg out front coordinates with an arm overhead. So arm overhead, tendu to the front and back. Let's do that 3 more times. So 4 to the front, that's 2, pull and push. Last one here, then return arm to the side and to the side and under, side and under, side, always aiming to get tall. One more time. Now, when we go to the back, the arm could be to the front. So tendu to the back and assemble to the back. Assemble together. I'm trying to straighten those knees. I can hear Lauryn telling me to do that in my head. So my knees are straight. What about yours? And then out to the side and pull. Side and pull. 2 more, I think, here for our 4. And then when we pull in this time, can we just pull up and hold our low coup de pied balance? Hold this pose. Think hips forward, knees to the side, toe points down low. Couple more seconds, and then return to the first position. All right, Lauryn. There we go. Hop, skips, and a jump as we slide to the other side. As Lauryn has there, an arm overhead to start, tendu to the front, and close. Front, close. Straight legs, scissoring those hips together. I think that's 4. Arm to the side, tendu 1, and 2. Soften that elbow if you can. Slight fingertips pointing down. 3 and 4. Arm to the front, to the back, and assemble. Straight lines to the back. If 12 o'clock is straight ahead, we're aiming for that leg to reach towards 6. And then 4 to the side, 1 and under. 2, get tall. That's number 3. And then on this 4th, pull in, pull up, hold that low balance, shoot energy out of the eyeball to the ceiling, challenge the hands, and then assemble back to that first position. Utilizing the en croix, or front, side, back, side, let's repeat that same drill in regards to our dégagé. So we're gonna switch around one last time here. If tendus is touching the floor the whole time, our dégagé is just off. Legs that are on a 45-degree angle or less, nothing too ballistic or ground at this point. Let's place those arms overhead if we could, and 4 repetitions to the front. 3, 2, 1, front, and front, and front, and front. And, excuse me, side, side. 2 more here to the side. Arm front, leg back. We have 2 more of those. And side, side. We're doing that one more time. Front and front and front and front and side and side. Nice, that's 4 right here. And back and back. Find 6 o'clock or straight out the back and side and side. Side, one more. And now pull up to that ankle. And this time, can we find that demi-point rise on the inside leg? Press down, grow up. Use your balance aid as you need. Hold for 1 second longer, and then return with control to the floor. Shake, wiggle, hop, skip, and a jump. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Our feet are in first, our arm is in fifth or overhead, and then point and tendu.
No.
Excuse me, dégagés. That's 4 off the floor. Side, 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 and to the front.
Back.
Straight to the back. Arm to the front. Good. And arm side, leg side, 2, 3, 1 more, and front. Front and front. Get tall, and 4, side, side, 2 more. Arm front, leg back, 2, 3, 4, side, 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 last one, and then pull into the ankle, assemble your balance, stack, and grow tall, just like Lauryn. Shoot energy at the eyeball, use the balance aid as you need, challenge yourself accordingly, own the dismount, shake it out, and returning to the floor for the core.
Excellent. This time we'll enter through our forward fold and then end up in our bear hover position. So with your feet underneath you again, we'll tuck our chin and roll ourselves down. Trying to keep that weight more towards the front of the feet so you're not shooting those hips back but keeping them stacked. From here, hands will find the floor. Let's walk out, putting our knees down underneath our hips and our toes tucked. Our hands are out gripping the floor underneath our shoulders. Before we go anywhere, let's pull the floor together underneath us like we're rippling it. Feel those abs light up, and then keep the nice long spine as you press the floor away, hovering the knees about 2 or 3 inches off the floor. Hold. Continue pulling everything in towards your belly button. Pull to that center position for 5, 4, 3, 2, hips lift. Slowly walk your hands or your feet together. And then again, unstack, using your core to pull yourself back up to that tall position. Whew, and shake it out.
Shaking, shaking. And maybe bacon here today, pretty hot. Pivot to first, tendu to second, repeating those arm shapes, but going from front or center to lateral. Low first, then high. Arms first, look to the side where your arm's going. Arms second, to arms front, trace with the eyes and look down. Switch your direction. The shoulder blades are staying down and the rib cage is connected to the hips and low. This time, trace the hand to the side, pull those armpits low, look at those hands as they're over top of the head in fifth, and pull back. And then tracing the hands with the eyes to the side, to the overhead, and then assemble those back into the first position. And shake it out. Développés, enveloppés, or those flower drills. We'll assemble here in first, pull up to the ankle, point, and then pull the straight leg back. Then to the front, knee side and down. Then we'll follow that with 4 repetitions, 1 and 2, 3, to dégagés to the side. Then we'll do the développé to the back, up in the front. Then to the back, close the straight leg, the back, the side, the stomp, the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4s. We'll do that two times through. So développé and enveloppé to the back, and dégagés to the side. Ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do it. In that first position, 3, 2, 1, up, point, pull, stomp, dégagé, 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 dégagé. Up, back, forward, back, pull, stomp, 4. 3, 2, 1. Up, out, pull, point, knee side, stomp, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, back, pull through, point back, knee side, stomp, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pull up to the ankle, and this time, pull a little bit higher towards the knee. Stay stacked. Press your energy towards the ceiling. Use your balance aid as you need. Arm hip, arm side, and then with control, return to the floor. Shake it out. Let's do that same effort on the other side now. Développé, enveloppé to the back, and dégagés to the side. Up, point, pull, point, knee side, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee side, back, pull through, point. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, front, pull, point. Knee side, down, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Knee side, back, pull through, point. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2. Now pull up towards the ankle. Stay there if you need, or challenge yourself at that retiré position now, at that knee. Breathe, control, and then reset with confidence, and that control word again. Sorry, I had to use that. Let's do that one more time. One more time, very same efforts here, just finishing off. Arm to side, up, point, pull, point. Knee side, down, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Knee side, back, pull through, point. Knee side, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, point, pull, point. Knee side, down, 4 and 3, 2, 1. Knee side, back, pull through, point. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2. Now pull up towards that knee. If allowed, use the bar. Find that demi-point rise and stack. Stack that the head, shoulders, and hips are on top of that foot, and then with control, together. One last time, and then it's Lauren's turn to fire up those abs from the floor. Arm to the side. Arm could be overhead as well. I like that arm at the side for this drill. Knee side, point, pull, point. Knee side and down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee side, back, pull, point. Knee side, down, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up, point, pull, point. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee side and back, pull through and point. Knee side and down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then pull up. Stay on that flat foot, or just like Lauren, let's try to get to that demi point. Stack over the body. Incorporate those arms as we can. Own the balance, so please use that balance aid. And then reset with control. Lauren's turn, on the floor.
All right, we're gonna go back to that bear position and add some takeaways. So let's get back to that telescope again. Reaching that chest, heart forward, hips are stacked over those heels, and then you'll end up rounding through that forward fold. Walk yourself out, find the floor first, knees under shoulders, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Grip before we go anywhere, start pulling towards center, pull so much your knees lift off the floor. Keep that tension high, no tipping or twisting. Flick a foot to point it, so now you're on 3 points of contact for 3. 2, place that foot down and do the same thing on the other side. 3, 2, one more time each side. As you're doing this, imagine you have that bowl of water on your back and you're not letting it slosh or spill. Last switch. 3, 2, both feet come down, pull to center for one last time, and then lift the hips up and slowly walk your hands back in. And again, stack yourself up, imagining those spine muscles engage to stack your vertebrae all the way up to tall.
Excellent. Core bras again. From first, open to that side. Second position, arms in first. This time, start with the arms parallel with the floor and open one to the side and the other overhead. And then repeat on the alternate side. The palm should be facing your head at the top and slightly turned down at the side. Keeping those armpits or shoulder blades anchored. The shoulder is moving, but the shoulder blade or those upper traps are not. Let's return one more time each side towards that overhead and out to the side, or third position arms here. And then one last time, same effort, challenge that shape, return to the front, and reset. Lauren's toe point cue there on that crawl or the hover applies really well to what's going to come next. So that might mean it's your favorite, least favorite drill here of 8-8, 4-4, 2-2 dégagé style. Face the bar like Lauren or challenge yourself in the center. And we're going to go on the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Going 8 of these. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 of them. And 4 of them. And 2 of them. And 2 of them. We pause, pause, pause. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch. 8, 7, 6. And back. That's out of shake. We'll do that one next week, Lauren, or should we do that one more time?
We can do it one more time.
One more go. We'll do the same thing, and again, 8 to 4s the 2s, and 2s to 4s the 8s. Often it's me who has that tough time getting it right that second time through.
Miscounted.
Check it out. On the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Breathe. 6, 7, 8, and 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. And 2 of them, and 2 of them. Pause, pause, pause. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Together. Whew. Add the shake. Now let's return to the bar. Slower, rond de jambe style. Assemble those feet in our first position. First time through, stiff legs. So we'll tendu to the front, rond to the side, turn in on that hip as you reach towards the back, and then pull all the way through to the front. Return to the back. Straight leg through that gateway of first, open to the side, and from the side to the front, and pull through. Now on a knee bender plie. Plie, and stretch to the top, pulling through. One more time to the front, and stretch to the back, and pull all the way through to the front. And then to the back, same thing. The leg goes back, we plie, and stretch, and pull through. Plie, stretch. And then this time, can we pull up that leg, challenge yourself at retire, or again, try to find that demi-point raise. Hold the balance 8 if you need. Take your time. Reset to the floor with control. And wiggles for fun. PK turns or other ways to locomote for fun as well. Same thing, just a stiff leg for the first one. It's a stiff leg to the front. We turn out of that hip, around to the back, and now pull the straight leg through. One more time. Oh yeah, sorry, excuse me. To the back now with a straight leg as well. Out to the side, front, and through. And now on the plie, followed by stretch, and bring it through. Plie, and stretch, bring it all the way through. And then to the back, and stretch as we swing that leg around. And last one, to the front, and pull. Let's stay standing for a couple.
You didn't do your balance.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Ankle, coup de pied, stay there if that's for you. Retire, knee, stay there if that's for you. And lastly, let's join Lauren in that toe balance. To breathe, to control, the dismount. We'll stay standing, keeping things a little bit quick here. Let's assemble in our first position feet and take that flexed ankle on the front ankle nook. A dégagé is striking the front and then pulling knee side, and then repeating en croix, side, and then back. Let's do that en croix, 4 to the front, 4 side, 4 back, finish 4 side, and there's that little bit of a surprise coming at the end. 3, 2, strike, pull, strike, strike, 4 of them, and side, and alternate that it lands on the front or the back side of that heel, back, and back, 2, 3, and 4, and side, 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 side. Now petit battements for 8 counts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now find that retire, hold the balance, challenge yourself in this attitude pose if you wish. The attitude is a dropped leg in the front, holding that balance, reconnect to retire, find your first balance, and then feet to the floor. Let's repeat that effort on the other side here for our one and only set today of our frappes. Ankle flexed in the front, hips through. Strike, strike, strike. That's 4 of them right here. Now side. And then find the front of the ankle, back of the ankle, and back, back, and back, and back. That's 4, and side, 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 and petit battement here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Find that height. Then rise if we wish. And then that little extension of the knee out front, toe tips down, nice attitude pose. Reconnect to retire. Find first, and then repeat to the floor. One last exercise today to really get those balance muscles fired up. Our single leg releves here, working on that stability and core balance. Use your bar. I might have to go to the bar at the side myself, but start with the parallel feet at the coup de pied position down low. It's a single leg plie, a single leg stretch, a single leg balance, reset. Lauren, keep track. This is number 2. We're aiming for 8. The control, the descent, the pull, the push, tension through the foot and the floor to remain stable up top. Great.
I think this is 5.
I think so too. By the burn factor in my legs, it's telling me this is about that 6 number or so. As we go down, eliminate the daylight between those legs. Slurp together in the straw. Is there one more? If so, can we hold that last balance?
Oh, that was number 9.
And then just straighten out that front leg while on your balance for 3, 2, and then next time, Ian, I'll own that dismount. So on that 8th one, sorry, just add a little bit of the extra balance here. So pull, we're in a single leg squat fondue here. Push through, find your balance, reset. Knees over toes, extend the hips, press down to grow tall, reset. Feel the difference of pushing through the big toe and the other toes, or just those other toes. By using that big toe, we stay away from that sickled ankle and remain maybe challenging, but nice and strong in center.
2 more.
2 more. There we go. So on this last one coming up right now, knee bend, stretch, balance, hold, and if allowed, point the leg out front. Hold for a second. I can't seem to own the dismount here today, so back and reset to the floor. Shaking it out. For today, that's all the time we have for this class, but thank you very much for joining us here live on Thursday mornings at 8:30 for the bar class, working on strength and stretch and grace, if we can ever maybe come around to
In
having
between
that word in
sweats.
there. You got it.
Thanks for joining us today. It's a nice long weekend, so get out there and enjoy. And if you feel like doing any bars and bells, check out the archive.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll be back for our usual classes, so stay tuned. Until then, take care, stay strong, and we'll see you soon.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.